Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Beyond Wisdom, aka Plot Excuses from Twitter, and I'm also known as Beyond Broken 78 and Beyond Wisdom on Xbox. Ooh boy, a lot of people are out there wanting this to really happen, but here's my take on this. I am actually recording on a PlayStation 4 Pro. I have a lot to say. It's a grasping at straws kind of thing. It's the same deal with Microsoft grabbing EA rights. So what's funny is that a lot of gamers out there want to clamor for exclusives to their platform. Exclusives pretty much force a person to purchase a specific platform so they could have bragging rights towards the other platform with X exclusive this, X exclusive that. There's only one slight problem with this. Grand Theft Auto 5 is a juggernaut and hasn't been an exclusive on any platform. It has exclusive performances, stuff like that though too, depending on which platform you're playing on. But it's a multi-plat game. This game is actually technically the best-selling game of all time in the United States. And it's not because it was limited to a platform. The Take-2 acquisition merger, or the Sony merger that they were stating earlier about, their stock actually went up for 4.4%, and it was just really interesting to see the hot takes that all the Sony fanboys and the fan base actually was bringing to the table, saying, "Oh, it's gonna keep the 2K guys are gonna be exclusive to the PlayStation platform, and we're gonna have the next GTA 6 and a whole bunch of things." But there's the thing that I brought back earlier. The point is that this is a multi-platform game. It's owned by Take-2. Same with any of the 2K games. Anything underneath the banner would be like BioShock. Everything else that's underneath the 2K affiliate or Take-2 actually owns them. They're the parent company of all of it. And closing off an audience is just plain stupid, period. You're losing out on money, you're losing out on revenue, the only thing you're losing out on is just, I don't know, maybe PC market, Xbox market, even Switch market, because you could still brand, NBA 2K games on the Switch natively and have no performance issues, and you could probably port the Grand Theft Auto 5 to your platform. But yeah, stocks rose by 4.7% due to this rumor. It has been debunked, and the source from Take-2 was actually shocked when it came down to it. GamesIndustry.biz actually has a comment on it. It says Take-Two Interactive software stock climbed 4.7% on rumors that Sony Corp is advancing in discussions to Take-Two to advance purchasing of Take-Two Interactive with a cash deal with $130 per share. When they reached out for details, one of their marketer guys, his last name is Kulina, said he was confused with the sudden attention. He goes, "This is purely unconfirmed market speculation that it's making the rounds. I'm not sure where the source of the story is in any regard, and not sure who quoted me as this. I didn't speak to anyone over the phone unless someone saw a trading note that I wrote." Kalina did release a note today that included the bit Market Watch quoted under a heading specifying that Take-Two and murder chats making rounds. No source, and it's unconfirmed. So even from the horse's mouth, it's unconfirmed. So, and it would make sense to have unconfirmed. You're losing out on tons of money. You're making the assumption that because this game has sold, especially Grand Theft Auto 5, I'm using it as an example, has sold immensely well, and you're gonna lose out on 2/3 of your money. That makes no damn sense. It has no sense at all. All this is just a fanboy wars over what's their preferred platform. I prefer the Xbox brand over it because of features and feature-rich stuff like that though too in a community. I like the PlayStation brand because it has things that the Xbox doesn't. And you could use the argument for, oh, exclusives. The majority of my games that I own on the Sony platform are multiplats. So I only have them there to go in between and have friends that enjoy both platforms. Granted, it is stupid to actually have just two different platforms. That's where the whole entire xCloud stuff comes into play, or even PS Now playing anywhere. You should be able to choose the hardware that you want to play on. You should be able to choose whether you prefer this controller or this one. It should just be it's technically literally down to a controller preference. I've seen people purchase the PlayStation console because the controller feels comfortable in their hands. They hate the Xbox freaking controller with a passion. I've seen them just literally over the controller, and it's just stupid. And Sony doesn't even have the cash to even snag Take-2. Take-2 is in the billions, like the 6 billion range. There's just no way. And also, you'd alienate your audience and lose money in the outcome. But Grand Theft Auto 5 is a great game. It seems like everybody likes it. And there's the saying that single-player games are coming back into play, which they are. Single-player games have their fan base. And a lot of people complain when there's no single-player experiences with them. But there's a reason why everyone's going for like microtransactions and multiplayer. Grand Theft Auto 5 does not sell because of its great single-player experience. It sells because of GTA Online. And also the sales of Black Ops 4 confirm the fact that a lot of people aren't really interested in a single-player experience. They have their options. If they want to choose a single-player experience, they could go somewhere else outside of that. There's just so many games available on all platforms that could give you an experience. It just so happens that Sony has a great single-player experience available for lots of games. But not everyone has the taste that these games generate. Not everyone wants to shoot robot mechs. Not everyone wants to freaking defeat deities with the hatchet. Not everybody wants to play Tomb Raider with the dude, or Dude Raider. There's some people that I've even posted a tweet saying I have a friend that actually bought a PlayStation console just for Madden, like literally for Madden. Even my own brother has a decent trophy score, and like he hates the exclusives. He doesn't care for Uncharted. He's half and half with God of War. He loves Infamous and Little Big Planet. He doesn't care about freaking Horizon Zero Dawn. He doesn't care about the new God of War. He says it sucks. He doesn't fucking want it. There's people that are casuals towards a platform that have a lot of investment just in the ecosystem itself, in the platform itself. It's never the exclusives. And this goes to show that all these Sony guys, or even on the Microsoft side, clamoring for exclusivity on these big name third-party publishers. It's just going to alienate the audience for who wants to play these games. Granted, it will push some sales of the platform, but not everyone likes to have a PlayStation. Not everyone likes to have an Xbox because of what it gives hardware-wise, and even the interface and everything underneath the sun. Everyone has their preferences towards the performance of a platform that they want. It is an asinine freaking way to say that exclusives matter to you, and that everyone has exclusives. Everyone knows who Uncharted. There's some people that don't even know what freaking Halo is on the Xbox side, or Gears of War. There's some people that just prefer these platforms just so they can have fun and experience with their friends, and they play what's hot with their friends. There's some people that will play just Fortnite on these consoles. Both of them, either one of them. They'll just play them because it's convenient to play. But I'm just going on a small rant. I find it crazy that people would just jump on any rumors, and I also find it crazy that people would like to be so greedy with their platform of choice that they want to have rights towards games and bragging rights. But thanks again for stopping into my channel. I'm glad the rant's over with. If There's a follow me on Twitter at Flawed Excuses, and I hope to see you there. And thanks again for stopping by. Have a good day. Thank you.